Two influential investors are asking Apple to help curb what's being called children and teens' addiction to smartphones.
JANA partners in the California State Teachers Retirement System asking Apple to help parents find ways to cap smartphone use. They also want Apple to look into the impact of excessive phone use on mental health. Now, this comes as the World Health Organization is expected to list gaming disorder in its list of mental health conditions this year. Dr. Roger LaRoche is an addiction specialist with Allina Health. Thanks for joining us, Dr. LaRoche.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Look, this is a little tricky, right? Because I think some people hear about video game addiction and think, come on, like potato chip addiction. Anything could be an addiction. Is this different? Is this real?
Well, you know, yes, it is, but you're right to question it because the United States is behind the 8 ball. Most countries have been experiencing and researching this for a lot longer, and most of what we know is from other countries. In fact, China, South Korea, Japan have considered internet addiction a national health crisis.
Wow.
Similar and actually greater than how we in America are recognizing the opioid epidemic.
Wow, that's incredible to hear.
It's incredible. It's affecting kids and absolutely showing signs of an addiction. Everything you'd think.
What age group are we talking about here who's most at risk for this type of addiction? Is it just kids?
Well, the highest age group are millenniums. And I hate to be a prophet of doom, but some of the research coming from the eastern areas of the world are showing that 40 to 60% of all kids are addicted. And when we say addicted, we mean there are changes in the brain consistent with other chemicals.
Oh, wow.
So people know that there are chemical changes in the brain from, say, cocaine, alcohol, marijuana, opiates. Same thing with internet addiction.
Is this, now when I was a kid, this is a very high level of interest to me because I have a 12-year-old and 10-year-old son, both of whom would play video games all day, every day if we let them, right? When I was a kid, that's kind of how I was with watching television. Is it different from how we were with watching TV versus what happens when you're immersed in a gaming situation?
Good point. You know, when we say addiction, we mean that there's clinically terrible symptoms. Think of it that way. There's maladaptivity, meaning our social life starts to change, health consequences, grades start to go down if it's kid, even how they look. Now the thing with
so it's not just doing it a lot.
Correct. It's doing it to the cost of your normal life. Grades start to suffer, relationships start to suffer, even physical symptoms. And of course, with internet addiction, there's a high association with comorbid psychiatric disorders like depression or anxiety.
Oh, yeah. Well, and so talk about that brain change that happens there. Is it as bad as you mentioned, you know, drugs, cocaine? Is it on that same level as changing your brain?
It absolutely is. You know, you consider addiction is simply a pathology in the brain. Neurochemicals and neurocircuitry is abnormal. That happens with addiction. So how our brain responds to stimulus is different in those individuals that have addictions, including internet.
Very interesting.
Yeah, really.
And treatment protocols are being worked on and developed
That's
for
right.
it as well.
Yes.
Doctor, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Information for people.
Thanks.